This is your boy Bob TV. Look, Hillary Clinton has had for the second time her 40% moment. Listen to this.
Some are new to politics completely. They're children of the Great Recession, and they are living in their parents' basement. They feel that they got their education and the jobs that are available to them are not at all what they envisioned for themselves. And they don't see much of a future. It's not as glamorous. It's not as exciting. It doesn't promise a revolution. I mean, I'm still trying to understand the revolution part, because here's how I think about it. And Senator Sanders sort of alludes to this. In order to have the revolution, first we have to take back the Senate and get to 60 votes. Then we've got to take back the House. And that may require some redistricting in order to get people out of safe Republican seats so they can be competitive again. I think we're already in like year 6 or 7 of a 2-year term. So, you know, those of us who understand this, who've been experienced, who have worked in it, know that it's a false promise. On the other side, there's just a deep desire to believe that, you know, we can have free college, free health care, that what we've done hasn't gone far enough and we just need to, you know, go as far as, you know, Scandinavia, whatever that means. And half the people don't know what it means, but it is something that they deeply feel. So as a friend of mine said the other day, I am occupying from the center left to the center right. And I don't have much company there because it is difficult when you're running to be president and you understand how hard the job is. I don't want to overpromise. I don't want to tell people things that I know we cannot do.
That's right. She claimed, just like she did with Trump supporters with the basket of deplorables, putting 50% of his voters in the basket of deplorable. Girl, you don't know these people. What make you think you know these people? You're not that smart. You don't know the reason why they voting for Trump. A lot of them not Democrats, a lot of them not Republicans. A lot of them are independents, some Democrats. They're voting against you. You're talking about a protest vote. They're protesting against who you are. And you're trying to get people to protest who he is. You're doing this protest vote thing. And I'll talk about that in a moment. But Hillary Clinton is going around saying now that Bernie Sanders supporters come from the Great Recession and they all live in a basement. Have you seen the huge crowd of Bernie Sanders supporters? You wish in your wildest dreams you had something like that. And you rigged the election because you can't get nothing like that. And how you gonna call all those people, millions of people, sleeping with their mama, sleeping in the basement? We had doctors, lawyers, celebrities, movie stars, you name it, that was supporting Sanders. And you're gonna say they're from the Great Recession. Were you trying to target millennials? And how do you know millennials was doing that? But yet at the same time, you want to earn these people vote. Is that how you earn a vote? By insulting them? How are you going to get Donald Trump voters when you insult them? You don't know them. Them people, they're for Trump because they don't like who you are and what you represent. It ain't got nothing to do with anything but that. Half of them not racist. You look at the demographic. Half of them are not racist. Half of them are not sellouts. Half of them are not dumb, but you want to paint them that way. They may be smarter than you ever know. They may be smart enough not to vote for you. Now, to me, you got to be a little smart. I'm smart enough not to vote for you or Trump. But come on. Stop putting people down. And you think that's going to help you? And you wonder, why am I not at 50%? Stuff like that. Undermining, talking down, and acting like you're better than everybody is the reason why voter turnout is going to be low and nobody's going to get out and vote for you but 40 plus blacks and elderly Democrats and Hispanics. You're holding on to the black vote, the Hispanic vote, and the elderly 45 and up Caucasians and the Arabs and things like that. Most people are not into you, Hillary Clinton. That's all you got. The new generation ain't voting for you. They don't want you. And for you to say stuff like this is a spit in the face to the new generation. Stop thinking you know everybody. And stop thinking everybody is bad, deplorable, ignorant, only because they won't vote for you. Maybe the problem is you. They say Johnny has a problem with Calvin. Johnny has a problem with Susie. Johnny has a problem with Edward. Johnny has a problem with Cal. The problem ain't none of them. The problem is Johnny. You blame everything on the Russians. You blame it on Colin Powell with the email. You blame everybody but not look at yourself. The reason you're not where you're supposed to be right now is because you are condescending, you undermining, you look down on people, and you think you all this experienced person and you got it in the bag when people looking at your record and say you're not exactly what you say you are. Talking about Trump, him losing $700 million, he's not as wealthy as he is successful as he said he is. He's trying to hide it, and he tried to put up a front. And so do you, Mrs. Clinton. So do you. You're not all that. So how you going to talk about somebody else? Look in your own back closet with your corruption trials and stuff going on, and you got the nerve to talk about somebody being underprivileged, living in their parents' basement, coming from the Great Recession. Well, look where you got to come from. Keep your mouth off people. Focus on trying to win some votes. You losing, and it's not because of Trump. How in the world you losing to one of the worst candidates? Why are you not at 50%? Obviously, if Trump sucks as a politician and you losing to him, what'd that make you? Make it look like you might suck too. People look at the real record of Hillary Clinton. She isn't all that. Now, do I think she would do more? Do she know more politically than Trump? Yeah. But do that mean I should vote for her? No. Because knowledge not applied will get you nothing. Anyway, stop talking about people and start looking at yourself. You're responsible for you not being where you are. Come up with a good plan. Learn how to fire up the base. Learn how to energize the country and really bring the country together, because you're doing a lousy job when you pick somebody like Tim Kaine as your VP and you down talk Bernie Sanders. And Bernie Sanders, let me deal with you for a second. You need to be quiet, because you're sheepdogging, you're their water boy, and you're their pet. They got you on the leash. And all you're doing is going around talking about Hillary Clinton is the best. Hillary Clinton better than Trump. Hillary Clinton better than Trump. And you know that's not true. You know that she's not all that. Anyway, I'm done. Keep your mouth off people, Hillary Clinton. You can't talk about nobody when you got your own problems. All right?